With us being in the middle of lockdown 3.0 here in the UK, we thought we'd have a bit of fun today on the walk. 3 things I hate about you.
Oh, that's not
I only thought of 3 though, we're going to go 5.
well, I can do 10 for you, kid.
Come on then. Come on mate, we're going walkies. Let's go.
Leaving this light on.
1. And I will think of a better sequence than a door lock, but we'll get there. So I'm well aware we've probably been a bit, what can we say, a bit, slow down, a bit aggressive in the title. But 3 things we he always picks his time, doesn't he? 3 things that we dislike, because I think this could actually be quite good therapy for people, you know, to kind of talk through things in lockdown.
Okay.
Because I get on your wick something chronic, don't I?
Yeah.
So realistically, I think it's a good idea, this.
I wonder how many people have split up in lockdown.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of lockdown babies and a lot of lockdown divorces, I think, won't there? But we're doing all right, kid, aren't we? Yeah. So the first thing, do you want to go first?
No, because I feel like you're going to lure me into a false sense of security and then hit me with 3 awful things. I
mean, they're not going to be awful things. The 3 annoying things. But the first one, and this is something. Yeah, so I thought of 3.
Okay. What, straight away?
No, it took me ages.
Oh, right, okay.
So the first one for me is when, and this is like a bit of a double negative, but when we've tidied the kitchen.
Yeah. Weave. Okay.
When we've tidied the kitchen,
yeah,
and the seats are still on top of the dining table,
yeah,
like a school would be, you know, with them upside down and on
why
top.
Why do we put them on the table?
So we don't scratch the floor?
No.
So we can mop the floor? Yeah. So when the seats are on top of the table, then they get left there for like a day, and I walk in and I feel like I'm in a school canteen. It's like, we've got these lovely chairs that we paid a fortune. We paid, honestly, a fortune for these chairs.
Yeah, but I hate them.
Just say that again.
I hate them.
You hate the kitchen chairs? Why?
Because they don't fit under the table properly.
But you loved them in the shop when they were expensive.
Yeah.
So, to me, that's my first one, and it's something or nothing.
Because I leave the chair on top of the table.
But it's like you walk in and you feel like it's a school canteen, like you don't feel homely. You want it to feel homely, don't you? So next time we tidy the kitchen, let's get the chairs on the floor, back on the floor. What's your number 1?
You've just given me it.
Go.
Number 1.
We're going this way.
Yeah, because that road was closed earlier. Number 1 is that you genuinely think you help me around the house. Genuinely think.
I do.
Genuinely think that when we've cleaned the kitchen.
I feel like
if only you could swear.
I feel like there's a bit of spite in there.
No.
Like I've gone in quite jovially, and you've
no. You just tell the truth.
But you had to go at me for not wiping the kitchen side today, and I did wipe the kitchen.
Yeah,
I even sprayed it.
Food's like yeah, but that's what I mean. You just go spray, shh, and then that's done.
So just do that again.
Spray. And you have to like spray it, get a nice hot.
You see, this is good now because we're learning. So
we're nice hot cloth.
Because you've never mentioned this before, so
then a bit of elbow grease, you know, bit of the wiping action.
Wax on, wax off, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Not just a little tickle.
Right. Well, I feel like that's unfair, but that's fine. So my number 2 is, you know, shoes. Yeah. So you wear shoes when you go outside generally, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're inside, you like to get outside quickly, like if you're late for the bin man or something, or just one of the many casing points. So ideally, you'd like your shoes downstairs, or ideally just a pair somewhere close to the exit or the door, that some people might call it. But Laura doesn't allow us to do that. Our shoes have to all be kept upstairs in a cupboard. So when you do want to run outside or nip outside or take the dog out for something,
that's incorrect.
You've got to run upstairs, find your shoes, come back downstairs. It's just a big fat
Can I correct your point? What I don't like is when you
I don't know where this is going.
And just leave them in the hallway, in the middle of the hall, for people to trip up on.
Come away from that.
Like, all I ask for you to do is to just put
Yeah,
them
but
on the stairs.
there's a lovely. I'm going to clip it now. Maybe there, not on Laura's head. A clip it now of
Everybody's
the
seen
perfect
it.
place.
You take them off, flick them off in the
The
hallway.
perfect place for shoes to be kept, like just by the door. It's local to the door, so you're not like running around like a. Like, I can never find that. Sometimes I wear my best trainers to run outside in. To do some like a horrible job because I can't find my dirty ones. Everyone has a dirty pair and a clean pair of trainers, don't they? I feel like he's circling for yeah.
Oh, he's just doing that.
Oh dear. We'll revisit this in a minute. Are you thinking of point number 2?
I've got point number 2.
Is it picking that up?
No.
So that's my second point. Just I'd like to have a pair of shoes that's easy access to get to. It's not a huge point. It would make me feel a little bit more content with my life, but
Would it?
that's. I don't know if it would actually, but
That's wild if it does.
I am clutching, aren't I, a little
Got a
bit?
sad
But,
life if that does.
right. Well, let's not get into name calling. What's your second point?
Second is that we have to have these discussions all the time. What you haven't realised yet is that the faster you just do and learn these things.
So we're talking about
the
the kitchen again.
No, putting your shoes away. You know, you said she didn't allow me. I like. Let's just have it right. Everybody on this channel thinks that I tell you what to do. Give me the camera. James does whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. I'm telling you now. Don't ask
Just
me.
make sure you look into there and not there.
James. He doesn't ask for permission, nor do I, for one. But he does whatever he wants, whenever he likes, whatever time of day, and with whoever he wants.
That's untrue.
It's not,
That's
it's the
untrue
truth.
and it's unfair.
It's the truth. So the faster you learn to put your shoes away, to cook
But I
for
don't
me
want
once
to
in a
put- I
while,
want to have a pair
to get the
handy.
hoover out, you know, when you've bathed the dog in the bath, you might want to clean it out.
I do
The
that.
faster you learn that, the easier life we'll all have,
Right.
basically.
Okay. That's fair. It feels like a section C of the first point you've made, but
Yeah.
I'm going to allow it because we don't want to feel like any points are invalid. So my third and final, the only other thing that annoys me about you, darling, third and final
Is that the
point.
truth?
No. But we don't need that much watch time, do we? So there's nothing like fresh bread, is there? There's nothing like fresh food. There's nothing like just having fresh food, is there? But when you go downstairs and everything is in the freezer, like bread's in the freezer, basically that's it, bread. You just want some fresh bread. As soon as Laura buys it, doesn't matter if it's got 3 days, 4 days, 5 days left on the date, straight in the freezer. And you're like, or like meat isn't the same once you've had to defrost it, and it lasts for like a week when you buy it.
No, it
Looks
doesn't.
angry.
It's got sell-by dates on it.
Well, yeah, but if you buy it, you're gonna eat it within a week anyway, so it doesn't need to be frozen.
When you next cook me a meal, I'll let you do
See, she's here again. She's here. I feel like you're trying to devalidate my points with your points.
No.
But yeah, I just like fresh food. And
The only reason for that is because I don't eat bread,
right,
really.
yeah.
And you don't go through a full loaf as quick as a
So
person
I
would.
think in unison there, what we could do is maybe freeze half a loaf.
Yeah. Oh,
That's good, isn't it? Yeah. Those people have never seen a camera before. They were quite angry, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, so they're my 3 points, and like I don't think like the awful points, but
Lovely points.
lovely points. So what's your final point, Laura? The only thing that is one of my imperfections.
Final point is.
By the way, the content is going to get better than this, but in lockdown, this is the
What
best we've
else
got.
do you want
So
us to do? The final point is. This is quite a nice one.
go on.
You just don't know when to stop working.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not very present sometimes.
No, I
You
get
don't know when
that.
to switch off.
Yeah.
Like, how many times do I say, come on, watch a bit of telly with me now?
Yeah, I do enjoy it. Like I love it, and that's
I
why.
know, but if it's not on the laptop, it's on your phone, isn't it? And then it doesn't stop.
Yeah, I do try and put my phone down
It's an
now.
endless cycle.
But I think that's.
I just want to spend more time with
I think that's
all.
fair. I think that's fair, and that is something actually which should have probably been a New Year's resolution, but we started this channel instead so we can do more. So there we go. That's
Yeah, it's backfired.
it's kind of backfired a bit, yeah. But like I said, guys, the content's going to get way better than this. We've got some massive plans actually coming up once we're allowed outside more than this. So we're also going to give Laura a golf lesson on my main channel. That's coming up, and then she's going to basically give us an honest appraisal of that on this channel afterwards. So
teaching abilities.
well, of the not so much, but the lesson itself.
Yeah,
Let's not
teaching
go.
Abilities.
Yeah, we've got a job to maintain. So apart from that, guys, hit that subscribe button.
No, but
Go on, you say it.
No, I was going to say it's not my first golf lesson.
Well, they're going to think it is. There's the title gone.
Well, you see, no, I've never took it seriously.
We're not taking it seriously now.
No.
No way you get into
No.
golf. Not a chance. Tell them subscribe and we'll go.
So all you need to do is like, subscribe to the channel with still no name. So it's still at going.
Right, mate. Who's here? Who's here? I know how to do it. Come on, then. Come on, mate. We're going walkies. Yeah, let's go.